Hello everyone and welcome back to Rebel Brick. Today we're doing our Space Force comic strip. I took 2 pictures ahead of time, mainly because I figured trying to set it up, I didn't know how I was going to make it work. But here we are, we have our main ship, and we're going to try and transport some stuff, but I just figured that with the other ship that you'll see at the end, I just have them kind of have a friendly run in and just a little talk back and forth. So here we are. We have our main characters. We have, oh boy, you know, I don't remember what we originally named our young lady back here. I'm gonna have to look this up because I did have it written down somewhere, and I'm trying to remember where she is because I don't see her in here. I do see D7, but I don't see her. So that means that I've got her sitting out here somewhere, and I'm wondering where I put her. Of course, it doesn't help, and I'm going to show you this. Because of all the different things we've been doing, I've got a box of figures sitting here, and I'm constantly shuffling people around, trying to figure out, okay, so I've got this one here, and then that one there, and then, okay, well, I need these off the table, and so I have a mess. And it's just an ongoing thing that I keep doing to myself. And of course, here, so we have Marsha, and we have Mandrell, and they have the nice yellow on there. Shooting our other figure, I know she had, I think I put her in here. The other question is, did I put her into my workroom? Nope, that's not quite her. Alright, so yeah, here I thought I had everything set up, and again, what do? I hide things on myself. So as I'm trying to figure this out, and we're doing this, just double checking and maybe seeing if I didn't set her off to the side here, and I don't see her there. So alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep working here. So we have, so I'm just kind of doing an overlook here because I've put a bunch of things together, trying to get things ready for one thing or another. The 3 big things that I'm centering on is our role-playing game, our Space Force comic, and in our Kelvin Butterfingers, which, you know, it's still the main things, and then we'll see what other stuff we get working on, and we have fun doing that stuff. Okay, so here we are. Seeing that she's not back, actually no, she is back there. There she is. Aha. So there she is, because remember, she had the gunfight, and that's right, we did have her back here. Alright, well, I'm glad we got her found. And if I stop hiding things on myself, that would probably be an amazement, but here we are, and I keep doing it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put her in, sitting here, and I'm going to put D7 in the back, hoping I can get him to sit in here. Alright, I'm going to have her sitting here, seeing that she's got the pistol in her hand. Hopefully I can get this to close, and it does. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to have a picture of them. They're transporting some cargo, and of course, here we're going to do a like that. I'm going to lift this up so I can get a good picture of them as they're sitting there complaining about things. There we are. So the cargo is a little bit of an oddball here, and it is something I've, you know, it's kind of come up in some of the role-playing game stuff. You give some people some cargo, and it says it's food stock or something like that, but what they don't realize is it's live food stock, so it makes a big mess. So we have them here. They're running around, and let's see, because I got a Tauntaun here. I was thinking I could put it in here, but I don't think that's going to work. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have them land onto a planet. So I'll turn these around, and I'll get these pieces out of here so that way we can make this into a grass field or so. And then we're going to have them land because obviously I don't have quite enough room on the inside here to get them to have the Tauntaun in there. It would be wonderful if I did, I just don't happen to have enough room. Okay, so here we are. I'll turn this around. That gives us this and that here, and I've got other plates sitting here with other figures, and I'm hoping I don't knock those over. Okay, let's see here. Uh-oh, that's not going to work because I still have that on there from when we were doing our Kelvin comic. Alright, I'm really afraid I'm going to knock over a plate with some figures there. I got a shelf with a bunch of different pictures here, so I have to keep going back and forth. Alright, trying to make sure I have them there and they're out of the way and I don't hide them by myself, because I know I keep putting these in the same spot. Alright, so we get them to land. I'm going to do it this way a little bit. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to do it this way a little bit more. And I'm going to need some farmers or something here. Let's see. I do have, now she's a Harry Potter figure, and a little on the dusty side because, like everything in my basement, I just collect dust everywhere. I wish I could say I don't, but unfortunately I do. Okay, so we have a Harry Potter figure. I'm going to take that away. So she's going to sit there. I know I just saw. We're going to put this in the background here. Okay, so we're going to do this. So I think this kind of works out a little bit. Kind of like that. Now I have a fan going, so if that fan is... Here, why don't I turn that off? It's a warm day here. So I'm sorry if that fan was annoying. Just having a fan on to keep some air movement around here. And we're going to have our Tauntaun coming out here in a minute. I want to get another farmer, and I know I have another farmer with a pickaxe sitting around here somewhere. It says I have these figures here, and he's probably on a base on the back side here. As I look, I have Jedi and everyone else, but I don't have a farmer. So that does not sit well. Okay. Now where did I put our farmer? Because I know I had our farmer. Alright, well, this stinks. So I move my chair over, trying to make sure I'm seeing everything. I got monkeys. We could put a monkey out. I don't think the monkeys are going to help us though. We had a farmer with a pickaxe, or not a pitchfork. So I thought that would be kind of neat to throw in there. And according to how I do everything, then I kind of keep losing everything. Sugars. Alright, so we're going to have that barrel sitting there. Or it might end up in the back or whatever. And if I can't find the farmer, I'm just going to have to kind of make do here without him. But I kind of wanted to have a old school looking farmer here. Just taking a quick peek and I don't see him, so alright, well, we'll just have to move forward without him. Then I'll find him like 5 minutes later. So that's always the way things go. I wish I could see otherwise, but it's just the way things go. And my phone is just going off. Alright, I'm going to put that there. Kind of move this a little bit. And another light here. Let's see here. Put my monkey back in there. Just taking a quick gander to see if there's anything else that would kind of work. You know what? We have a Poe Dameron in here. So I'm going to put Poe. Take a stormtrooper off of a base. That way, you know, he doesn't fall over as easy. Okay, so we're going to have him standing right next to, so it could be like a mother and son here. All right. So, here we go. Taking a picture here, and I think I'm just out of your view. All right, trying to get it so that way I get this background here. I'm going to move our camera over a little bit here so you guys can see a little bit better. That way I'm not going off of your screen or off of what you can see, because that's not the intention. The intention is, hey, you know, you can see me having the silliness and the little grinding wheels. That's what you hear in the background is my mind going, and the wheels are grinding. All right, so let's see, how do I do this? I want to have the tauntaun so it looks like it's coming out from inside here. So I'm going to lift this up. I really want to get its head sticking out there, but I just won't seem to be able to. So I guess I'm just going to have to do that. And I'm going to get our young lady here. Okay, and I don't think she needs a gun in her hand, seeing that we're not doing a gunfight or anything. But I will get her hand up here like she's hitting a control panel, and she falls. That's the reason why I've been putting them onto like a base like this, so that way they don't fall over as much. Alright. I got the chair behind me, but I keep stepping right into it. Alright. I wish I could say I have a lot more room than what I do, but I don't. Alright. So, we can get a picture of, nope. Here we are. Okay. And I'm going to drop this down. Now this is probably going to drop all the characters. And of course, then they drop down. Okay. Ah. All right, let me get her on a base so that way you don't keep dropping her. All right. There we are. Here's that, and we're going to get our droid D7 out here, like he's kind of hanging on to the reins or so. And then we're going to have them talk. Okay. Alright, so they're going to be talking and essentially handing over the tauntaun. And then they're going to sit here. And then they're going to talk, and I'm going to have them angled this way so that way we can look at them a little bit better. Because unfortunately, they're going to be, she's going to lay down the law, and regrettably D7 is going to be the one that's going to have to do the cleanup. And let's see, I know I have a broom. I've done this little trick before on something else. The question is, where did I put the broom? Because oddly enough, I had like a 3PO, an Imperial 3PO droid with a broom, kind of like he was cleaning up, and that's what I want to do, but I don't see a broom here. But that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get that real quick, and then we're going to get this edited up, and we'll get this going. So that's going to be our comic. I'll get all this edited, and then we'll get this going. And we'll go from there. And with all that being said, thank you so very much for joining us today. I really appreciate you stopping by, seeing the silliness that I do, and that's what this always is and always will be. Even though I might change gears a little here and a little there just for some added ideas that I can do. So the Space Force in this regards works out a little bit more, and me changing Kelvin Butterfingers, we're going to get them back on forklifts at times, and We're going to see what other kind of silliness we do, and that's what this is all about, just being silly and fun. But I do appreciate you stopping by and seeing the silliness that we do. I hope you have a wonderful day and keep bricking.